Welcome to our review of Ant-Man and the Wasp. What I can only explain as the greatest movie of all time, and Marvel is back. This is peak Marvel. Marvel hasn't made a film as good as this since Ant-Man and the Wasp, the second one.
What was this? Didn't the second one have another title?
Yeah, it was Ant-Man and the Wasp.
No, wasn't it called like the Phantom Menace or some shit like that?
No, it never was called Offensive Menace. Lewis, you're just confusing your shit with Star Wars. But anyways,
It felt like what I watched today.
today we just got back from watching Quantum Mania.
And Puss in Boots.
Shut the fuck up. What are you saying? I'll put a picture of your bald head in the fucking thumbnail. Dude, you look like MODOK, dude. Oh, I'm gonna tell Messina to do that. I'm gonna tell Messina to do that.
That's gonna be.
That's gonna be the thumbnail.
In
Anyways,
guys, today we're reviewing the movie, the best movie, like Diego said. It's gonna be me, number Juan, at Diego Barron, and Luis Hobera joining us today in this review. So let's get right to it.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. So we just got back from seeing that film. As you guys, Ant-Man and the Wasp, fucking quantum style. You guys already know what I think about the Ant-Man movies.
Best one.
They're the top 3 Marvel movies of all time. This is probably the best trilogy. You guys would say the
Yeah.
best trilogy ever.
Best superhero too, and best actor to play. You know, like Power Rod, dude, like best actor ever, better than fucking like the guy that plays Iron Man, the guy that plays Captain America, better than.
Wasn't he sexiest man last year?
Yeah, he was the world's sexiest man, dude. Like,
Not even Thor, dude.
yeah.
What'd you guys think of Ant-Man and the Wasp? Okay, quick thoughts. 30 seconds. Go, Lewis.
It was kind of fast paced, but I will say I did like the build up at the beginning. I liked the beginning, and then when they went to that final battle, it was like I lost my interest there. It had some good funnies. Fucking Murdoch or whatever. Just that was just unexpected when he took his helmet off, and I was like, what the fuck. The first thing I thought was George Lopez from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That's all I could think in my head right now.
It was good. It was better than the second one. That's for sure. I feel like it was a little better than Doctor Strange too, also, but it was fast paced. I just don't like how, like, you know, they're all using the same type of story, like, oh, my daughter messed up something, or like, oh, this little young kid, you know, messed up something, like just like they did in Doctor Strange 2 or like Black Panther 2, you know, like.
I think Phase 4 just has that problem since they're introducing like the Young Avengers.
Yeah.
It's always like, oh, it's
Because
their
they're
fault
fucking
why things are happening the way they're happening because they messed up on some shit.
The ending wasn't too surprising. You kind of see it happening. I was asking Louis during the movie, like, oh, you think it's gonna be a happy ending or a sad ending? And like, I feel like they should have gone with a sad ending, like kill someone off or something. But you know, the ants. Oh, spoiler alert too. Also for if you guys are watching this, I'm pretty sure Diego's gonna say that in the beginning of the video.
I'm not.
Okay, but yeah, the ants coming to the rescue and shit, like that shit was. I guess it makes sense, but that shit was weird. I don't know.
It gave me Ready Player One vibes.
Yeah, right.
Okay. I was explaining to these guys earlier. Ant-Man 3 isn't as bad as people make it out to be, but it's definitely not a good movie either.
Mm-hmm.
It's Marvel generic. If you go in expecting a bare bones Marvel movie, you'll get that. It's definitely not as bad as Ant-Man and the Wasp. That movie was just straight up pointless.
Fucking zip your pants back up, bro.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. That's a fucking long ass title.
Yeah.
Ant-Man 3.
They should have just went with Ant-Man 3. The Wasp was barely in that movie.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that in a bit. But Ant-Man 3 wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It was mid. It's definitely a mid Marvel movie. Which really, all the Ant-Man movies are fucking mid, dude. All
There's
right,
more cons.
pros. My favorite character, and I think the only good character. You piece of shit. Why the fuck are you farting over there? You are a motherfucker, dude. I'm gonna go to your fucking room and shit on the fucking walls to see how you fucking like that.
He shit everywhere. There's shit everywhere!
Fuck you, dude. You're a piece of shit. Fuck you. You know what? Your opinion is invalid now. Fuck you. Fuck you guys.
But I didn't fart.
You stepped on shit last time and you fucking came upstairs with it.
Well, teach your dogs how to use the toilet.
Anyways, pros. MODOK was probably the best character in the movie. That's the only like good character that I think. Everybody else is so pointless
Even
and
the grandpa.
boring and so one-dimensional.
Yeah,
But-
I hated the fucking grandma. What's her name? Janet. She was annoying.
But MODOK was the star of this film. Too bad they fucking killed him. They always kill off the good villains.
Yeah, right.
Besides that, as a pro, Kang
the-
was okay.
The Baskin Robbins.
Oh,
version of
the
Batman.
The Baskin Robbins manager reminded me of my friend Alex Ortiz, Big Sausage Pizza. Shout out to him.
Is he like that at Home Depot?
Yeah, he's like that. What pros do you guys have? You guys probably have more than I do.
Yeah, Kang was one of them, but I would say I did like Janet's Secret Life, because the world existed, so it kind of expanded more than like under like her carpet or whatever, like there was a whole nother universe down there.
And her carpet.
Nah, fuck Janet, bro. She cheated on her fucking husband, bro. With two people, Kang and fucking Bill Murray.
I'm pretty sure she did get her fucking ass cheeks clapped by Kang,
Some
bro.
BBC, like Messina likes. Shout out Messina.
Well, either way, like we were saying, these characters are pointless because they fucking die the next minute.
Yeah, they're pointless, but I just did like the Secret Life that she had, because I'm like, what are you gonna do for 30 years?
And don't forget the other new best character, the red guy that got his hole in the end, his hole filled.
The comic relief.
Yeah.
He's just he's just a talking version of the scissor guy from Thor. What's the Meek?
Oh yeah.
It's just
the one that's with Corey.
it's just him, but he can talk. That's
But
it.
Meek's more fun though.
Is he though?
Meek don't do shit, dude.
Exactly, that's why.
That's not more fun.
Like, what was the scene where he like shit himself in Ragnarok? I think that's when like he shit himself or something like that. Like that was more better than
Juan just shit himself right now.
True. Pick it up, Liz.
All right, no. What are your pros, Juan?
That was my pros.
What?
That little red guy.
That's it. You guys don't have anything else to say? Any other pros?
I do like the Secret Life of Zack and Cody. I would say my other thing I did like was
I like the way that they introduced like how their language works. Like, oh, drink my fucking drink.
My fucking cum and
and like
you can,
they learn English already. Like everything turned to English right away.
That was unique. I did like
Yeah.
some of the creature designs.
Mhm.
The creature designs are pretty cool.
Yeah, like the buildings and
the buildings
shit.
I could walk. That was pretty unique.
Yeah.
But I love the environments that they've been having.
Look, the environments were cool. I just hate how they're colored. None of that shit is vibrant at all. I didn't like the rocky area, the Spy Kids looking area. That place looked like dog shit
But
and
you think
garbage.
they did it on purpose though, because that's how it looks like in
But
their world, I guess. The
I
content.
guess, but even then, like the final battle was still kind of bland looking.
It
I
was.
kind of just like need more, cause a lot
one
of different, like what's the difference between, like Kang Society, and Wakanda? Like they look fucking similar, dude. You guys need to differentiate your future societies in these fucking films. They all look
Yeah.
like the same.
They need something that like stands out. That'll be like right away when it like shows that place,
Right.
that city. Like, oh, that's Wakanda. Oh, this is like Kang City. This is New York. They got Avengers Tower. So you know,
Like
that's New York.
I think Black Panther 2 did it good, where it's like Wakanda and it's
The
where
Atlantic,
it's like
Atlantis.
Mexico City underwater or some shit, whatever the
Mexico.
fuck it was.
where it's little village in their mind.
King Love.
Anyways, yeah. So like, I think another pro was the head Lewis was giving me while I was watching the movie. Anyways, I guess that's all the pros we have. All right, cons. I'll go first. These characters are boring. I didn't give a fuck about any of these characters. Also, the film has no stakes, dude. Like I wanted like a medium rare, and there wasn't any, bro.
The only stake was like, hey, do as I told you to, or I kill your daughter. That's about it.
I only like my steaks well done with a side of butter.
You are the worst, dude. Nobody eats their shit well done. Yeah, there are no stakes, dude.
No.
It's like it's Kang. You expect him to do some batshit crazy stuff. Like I love it when villains do something where you hate him, but like you love to hate him because that makes a good villain. But he didn't do shit. What the fuck did he kill? The fucking laser guy?
That's about
We
it.
ain't- and the new characters they introduced. I didn't give a fuck about them, bro. Who cares?
The barbarian woman, I care about her.
They're just.
I think the only one I actually cared about was the robot, because the way it would shoot its laser from its eyes or whatever, his face. That was like the only one I actually cared about.
The only
the little red one.
I like the little red guy. That's it. Everybody else is like, come on, just shut the fuck up. The movie also wasn't funny, except for the Spider-Man joke. Oh, and MODOK.
Oh.
MODOK and the Spider-Man joke was pretty cool.
Oh, his transformation was funny. When they would show like his little butt cheeks and his little legs.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That was pretty.
Rid of the water.
MODOK was the best thing. MODOK exceeded Kang as the best villain in this movie.
Yeah, right.
He Who Remains was a better version of Kang than this Kang. I
Yeah.
feel like that Kang or He Who Remains was a lot more intimidating in Loki season 1
Yeah.
than he was over here. Really, I guess this would be like his weakest version of Kang. I don't know. They're gonna explain that later on, but
I mean, this Kang seemed really strong. He like the way he was exiled.
strong. He got fucking killed by ants, dude.
Yeah,
That's
right.
so fucking annoying because he had the force. He had all these
He killed
abilities.
different multiverses, destroyed different multiverses and worlds.
Okay, I don't understand. I don't read comics, right? I just don't like that they need like little gadgets to do their superpowers. Cause he needed whatever like was like his bracelets to like do those hyper beams type of shit.
How she said like, "Oh, I made him powerful just by getting him back his suit."
Right, but besides that, he's not really anything at all. Like I feel like they should just give a villain like supernatural powers without any sort of gadgets or anything.
So just an elementalist without fucking gadgets.
Well, yeah,
right?
because they're from space and they're aliens, anyways. You know,
Right,
like, if
right.
it's a human, it makes sense. But
Right,
like,
if they're like from space and they're aliens, just give them a fucking power already.
Watch
Yeah.
that. Watch that. They do that to Maximus. They're gonna give him like some gadgets, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm biggest being powerful being in the universe."
Here's what they could have done. They could have killed Hank Pym,
Mm-hmm.
cause like I feel like his roles in these movies
It's done.
is done. Like what else the fuck are you gonna need him
yeah,
for?
after the first one or the second one, it should have been.
And
done,
he's
yeah.
more of a joke now, more than anything. He's like he was serious in the first and the second one. In the third one, he's just all jokey and shit.
You know what they should have done? They should have had Hank and Janet just stay behind and be the leaders, and be like, "Oh, we want to learn more about this world, so we're gonna leave. We're gonna be gone for a few movies, but you know, we have a way to visit each other." So you know, it would have worked out the same. It would have worked out good.
I thought they were gonna. Honestly, I thought they were gonna do that where they were gonna
keep
keep Ant-Man and the Wasp
And the Wasp.
in the quantum realm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna do that
And
too.
then they do some shit where like they discover how, so like go back and forth between the quantum realm and Earth.
Well, I mean, that's what her daughter. I feel like that's what her daughter's gonna do.
Right. I mean, she did.
Yeah.
She made the
She
little
fucking-
satellite, the dish satellite.
No, yeah, I thought they were gonna do that too and like rebuild it and probably like what they should have done is do that and then actually like investigate all of Khan's shit because you know like he said the lady said like all his gadgets and like weapons are like from the future like really like like crazy stuff, you know, so like they could have stayed and like turn all that into like their own suits and shit so they could have become more powerful too, you know, and like
you would
even
think
show the Avengers and
you
shit,
would think
you know?
that after Thanos they'd be like, all right, well here's another big threat. Let's actually prepare this time.
You know, I wish they would have showed where Kang was like, "Oh yeah, I've killed all the Avengers before. I've killed all these people before." I wish they would have showed like
They
some.
would've- yeah, right.
They would
would've
have showed something like, "Oh,"
another dimension.
because the way that he said like, "I killed Thor," is like, "Oh, I killed the guy with the hammer." I'm like, "Thor? How'd you?" Like, I wish he would have showed something like that. Like, "Oh yeah, this is how easy I can kill all you guys."
Yeah, I wish they were taking like some like Khan's tech or something so it's like so futuristic and whatnot. Like the best type of like weaponry that he had and shit. Like he built a whole civilization just like with his suit or whatever. So they could probably like use his actual tech for like their suits or like for the Avengers or like their fucking like home Earth planet. When they went back.
What'd you guys think of the end credit scenes? Both the post credit and the end credit. I think this is probably the best
The second one was really
credit
good.
scenes that they've had in a while. Because I don't remember the last time the Marvel movie like really teased the future like that as much.
Yeah.
I think the last one would be like the first Avengers movie where they introduced Thanos for the very first time.
Right.
But I think the first one was pretty good. I wonder what's gonna go on there. But the second one was the one that was like, okay, I'm more excited for hopefully Loki season 2 where he.
Yeah, is Loki gonna be going like on a slowly like killing rampage? Like he's gonna be traveling like back in times and stuff and killing like baby Kangs and shit like that.
I'm excited for Loki season 2 though, because season 1 was fucking good. Final thoughts and give your score from 1 to 10.
It felt like I was watching Avatar and Star Wars. Like I said, the build up was okay.
Hell no, this does not feel like Avatar at all.
Really, when they were flying the weird animals, I was like, oh shit, it's like Avatar where they connected their ass to the flying reptile to fly with it, and like they connected with it somehow with a flashlight. I don't understand that how this flashlight connects with the animal. It had such a Star Wars feel to it, mostly because of
But like shitty Star Wars though.
yeah,
Like episode 7, 8, and 9 Star Wars.
when they took Ant-Man and his daughter to that village, the first thing that came to my mind was when the Ewoks were about to eat Han, Luke, and R2 and Chewbacca. That's what came in my head because I'm like the way they were dancing, and I guess the other one would be the ending when they called all the fucking people to help them fight, and it was like.
Yeah, that was kind of cheesy. Like.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I can't take 3 shots anymore. And it's like when fucking Lando Calrissian was like, oh, but there's more of us. And
It's not a Star Wars review.
oh my god, dude, it gave me that feeling to it. But yeah, the environment. I guess the other thing I would say is the environment was fun. The story was, I don't know, man. They could have. I feel like they could have made a show, and I feel like they are gonna make a show. I think the fourth movie is gonna be Ant-Man's trying to retire, but her daughter keeps fucking up somehow.
I hope there's no 4th movie.
What if I feel like Ant-Man's gonna be the leader in the new Avengers, bro? So
Fuck no.
No,
They got
man.
Captain America.
He's
which
old.
one? The black one?
Oh, like one.
The new one.
That's
The one
so
with wings.
annoying, dude. That's so annoying.
Give your review. Give your rating, Louis.
I give it a 6 out of 10.
Okay. Respectful. I agree.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's actually annoying. 'Cause-
I feel like it should have been a sad ending. Like they shouldn't have not bring him like the ants. They should have probably brought him in earlier, if anything. But like they should have shown how strong Kang really is. Like he could have fucking like killed everyone, and like made it a sad ending. Like slowly kill like Ant-Man actually instead of like the Wasp coming out, or like kill him in front of him. And like they run out and shit. Instead, like Ant-Man's just trying to build buy him time to like exit, and like he sacrifices himself for them, and then they warn everyone else about Kang. But I don't know. Like it should have been like a big explosion with that thing, where Ant-Man takes himself out with Kang, because that's the whole point of the 2 lines. Like, oh, the lines he said where he's like, oh, we both just need to lose or whatever. When he said that, that's what I'm expecting them both to fucking like explode and sacrifice himself, and like it should have been like a sadder ending, not that big, not that big happy ending, where he's like, oh, did he say, did I mess up by killing him, or did I mess up by not killing him?
They ended up they always end those movies with a joke. I hate how it ended too.
Yeah.
He's like,
It's not my birthday.
It's not my birthday, Daddy. That's
We're all
that's a
like-
perfect way to end the fucking movie. He's like, yeah, that's exactly what we thought of this film.
Yeah.
You think that's gonna be a promotional item in Baskin Robbins now?
What?
The shitty cake.
ants.
Ant-Man cake?
Yeah.
With real shit inside. I, Juan, give it the rating of 6.1 out of 10.
Ant-Man 3 is exposition. That's all it is. This is just setting up any future film with Kang and anything like that.
Yeah, it's a basic way just to introduce them, to like the basic people, not the hardcore people.
And here's the thing, it's not a good movie. It's just a movie. I think this is definitely a movie you need to watch to understand who Kang is.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not a good movie. The story's it's nothing crazy. It really the story is nothing to be like pandering about. And it's just a mid ass movie. All the Ant-Man movies have been pretty mid.
Yeah, it's just watchable. That's all I can say.
It's yeah.
It's a little funny, little fun.
It's
but-
not as bad as what the critics make it out to be.
Yeah.
But it's definitely not as good as
No.
these fucking Marvel fanboys think it is. This is just a 5 out of 10, dude.
Yeah, decent.
It is. I would have done different. Honestly, I wouldn't have introduced Kong. I would have just
King Kong.
King Kong. I would have just put fucking Murdoch in this, and then I would have made it. I don't know. I don't think he's dead. I feel like he's gonna come back again. They're not gonna kill him off.
Yeah, like
that.
in the end, he's like, let's say like in the future, all the Kongs already reveal themselves and shit. He's somehow gonna like end up like exiting. He somehow left the fucking like thing he was sucked into. And he's gonna like, I'm back. I'm the strong one. And then like
They're gonna
ends up
bring
dying.
MODOK back. I already know.
They're gonna give him a show. They're gonna give him a fucking show. I can tell.
Oh yeah. It's probably like in a show or something. It's gonna be all those like random people that went in to like fight. Like it's gonna show him like finding Murdoch all dead there, but like somehow reset his like himself and shit to like relive. And it's like
This is what I can see happening. Exactly what you said, Juan.
Thank you.
And MODOK ends up becoming like the new ruler, but like he's like an
shitty ruler?
anti-hero
Yeah.
ish, where he's not necessarily good, but he's not necessarily bad either. And you know how like in like MODOK has like his henchmen and they're all yellow.
Mm-hmm.
They probably do that, and instead of being blue, they'll be yellow.
Yeah.
And then obviously you won't have Kang there.
Yeah,
no
the
more.
people that were there, like the blue suits, it's just gonna change to yellow pretty
Right.
much.
Yeah, because he'll be like the new takeover ruler or some shit like
Yeah.
that. All right, guys. Well, that's a review of Ant-Man and the Wasp and the Quantumania and the Kang and the Hank Pym and the Janet Von Dyne.
They should just call it the Adventures
And,
of Murdoch.
They didn't even the little girl's name. Her superhero name is Stature, but they didn't even call her Stature.
Really? That's her
No.
superhero name? That's just lame as fuck. It should just be like Ant Girl.
It's now playing in my head that Little Avengers is gonna be so fucking annoying.
Little Avengers.
Little Avengers are gonna be so fucking annoying because
The
Captain
Young
America's
Avengers?
Captain America's gonna tell him like, hey, we gotta do this, and he's like, nah, I can do it by myself. And
Oh, dude, they're gonna
Yeah.
fuck up so
Fuck.
bad, dude. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I want there to be the Young Avengers movie and for like half of the team to fucking die on like the first mission.
Which is probably gonna happen. Probably the Spider-Man and like Captain America's gonna be the only one alive. We'll see you guys in the Blue Beetle movie review. Oh no, the Flash review.
Flashpoint, yeah.
The Flashpoint review.
All right, guys, take it easy.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Ants. Ants.